Hey guys, it's Rachel. I hope that you guys are all doing so great today. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I just wanted to quickly share with you guys something that's been on my heart the last couple of days. I've been reading a really amazing book about feminism for the millennial generation and for Generation X. And I love that as soon as I said the word feminism, I bet that there were a whole bunch of people out there that were like, ooh, feminism, really? Do we really have to go there? It's a topic that gets a lot of people passionate. There's a lot of diverse opinions on it. So I'm not sure where you fall on the spectrum, if you consider yourself to be a radical feminist, if you consider yourself a little more moderate, or maybe you don't even like to say the word feminist at all. But I promise I'm not going to get quite that personal today. I just wanted to share with you guys a chapter that had really stood out to me. And the chapter was about consciousness raising groups. And just in case you don't know, these were groups that started in the 60s and the early 70s. And essentially they were women getting together to share their stories with one another. And this was quite an amazing time in history, because at this point there were a lot of issues and experiences that were considered taboo, that were never talked about. So as you can imagine, it would be incredibly isolating for a lot of women to have had an experience. Maybe they were treated inappropriately in the workplace, or maybe they were caring for their husband and their children at home, and while that gave them joy, they felt, gosh, there's got to be something else out there for me. Maybe I was called to do more. But they didn't know that other women were having these same thoughts and these same feelings and experiences. So imagine how wonderful it must have been to get together at somebody's house for coffee on a Monday evening, to be able to make yourself vulnerable, to share your story, and to find out, oh my goodness, there's 5 women, there's 8 women, there's 100 other women that feel the same way that I do. And in doing so, a level of consciousness was raised. And I just wanted us to consider that today as women. I think it encourages us of the importance of our relationships and authentic, genuine relationships with our girlfriends, and taking the time to share our hearts with one another, to share our stories with one another. It's amazing how you never know that by opening up and sharing something that you think you're the only one that has experienced it, that there's all kinds of other women that have experienced it too. And in that sharing, we find healing, we find nurturing, and we're able to make some positive changes in our lives, or to move forward in a more empowered way. And I do not mean to leave out all of those wonderful guys out there that may be watching. I love you guys. I love my dear guy friends. So this is just a moment for just the ladies here, though, that I wanted to encourage us to continue to make the time for our girlfriends. And you don't have to call it a consciousness raising group. You really don't. You can just call it getting together with the girls to go to Starbucks, to go to coffee. But just wanted to encourage us to continue to make the time to share our hearts with one another. And thank you guys so much for your time today. And maybe when you're done watching today, you can pull out your planner, pull out your cell phone, and make some plans to grab your girls and go talk. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. See ya.